Don't pause. Don't skip ahead. Don't laugh. This is 12,000 words I have never told another living soul, and if I stop talking I will shatter into a million pieces, so please stay with me until the very last syllable. My name right now is Riley Elizabeth Harper. I'm 21, senior at UNC Chapel Hill, Delta Gamma president, 3.92 GPA, the girl who gets pinned at every formal, whose Instagram has 87K followers, who literally everyone on campus thinks has the perfect life. Except I'm not Riley. I'm Logan Harper, her fraternal twin brother. And 47 days ago I woke up in her body, and the universe has refused to let me wake up from the nightmare ever since. Let me take you back to the night everything broke. October 13th, 2024. Fall break. Riley and I drove home from Chapel Hill together in my beat-up Silverado because her white Jeep was in the shop. We're fraternal twins, born 8 minutes apart. She never lets me forget she's older. We've always looked like mirror images that got flipped. Same blonde hair, same ice blue eyes, same dimple in the left cheek. She's 5 feet 7 inches, 120 pounds, legs for days, the kind of pretty that stops traffic. I'm 6 feet 1 inch, 205 pounds, starting center for the men's basketball team, the guy girls said was hot in a quiet way. People have joked our entire lives that we're the same person split down the gender line. That night our parents were in Aspen for their 25th anniversary. House to ourselves for 4 whole days. Riley found Dad's bottle of 25-year Macallan in the study and declared it Twin Night, the sequel, just like when we were kids, junk food, scary movies, zero adult supervision. We're 4 drinks in, sprawled on the living room carpet, laughing until our ribs hurt, when Riley remembers the thing she bought at an estate sale in Raleigh the week before. She runs upstairs and comes back carrying this antique mirror wrapped in a quilt. It's gorgeous and creepy at the same time, heavy gold frame, roses and weird runes carved around the edge, glass that looks foggy even when you polish it. Taped to the back is a yellowed card in spidery handwriting. The mirror of true selves. It shows not the face, but the heart's deepest desire. Speak your wish aloud together, and the mirror shall make it truth for 1 turn of the moon. Beware, the heart is a liar. We thought it was the funniest, most dramatic thing we'd ever seen. We were drunk. We were 21 and immortal. We propped the mirror up on the coffee table, clinked our glasses, and looked into it together. Riley went first, grinning. I wish I knew what it felt like to be Logan for just 1 day. Must be so easy being a guy. No one ever tells you to smile. You walk into rooms and people listen. You get to be tall and strong and never worry about what you're wearing. I laughed so hard I almost fell over, then looked straight into the foggy glass and said, and I wish I knew what it felt like to be Riley. Must be nice being the golden child who never has to try, who gets to be soft and pretty and have the whole world gentle with you. We were teasing. We always teased. It was our love language. We finished at the exact same time. Just for 1 day. The glass flashed white, like lightning inside the room. My ears popped. The whiskey glasses slipped from our fingers and shattered. Then everything went black. I woke up in Riley's bed. Sunlight was streaming through her gauzy white curtains. My head was pounding. I rolled over and felt weight on my chest. Long hair in my face. My hands flew up, small, delicate, manicured pale pink. I sat up so fast the room spun. Riley's silk camisole was sliding off one shoulder. I looked down and saw legs that definitely weren't mine. Smooth, tanned, endless. I screamed. But the scream that came out was high, musical, terrified, Riley's voice. I bolted to the bathroom, slammed on the light, and there she was. Riley Elizabeth Harper staring back at me with my own panic in her perfect blue eyes. I touched the mirror. She touched back. I was her. I don't remember running to my own bedroom. I just remember bursting through the door and seeing my body lying there, eyes closed, chest rising and falling slow and steady. I shook it. Riley. Riley, wake up. Something's wrong. Nothing. My own face just looked empty. I grabbed my phone, her phone, hands shaking so hard I dropped it twice. I called my number. It rang in my old jeans pocket on the floor. No answer. I sank to the carpet and cried in Riley's perfect, heartbreaking voice until there were no tears left. Day 1 to 3, pure terror. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I sat in front of that mirror for hours whispering, "Change me back, please, I'm sorry, change me back." I tried sleeping in my own bed hoping proximity would help. I tried breaking the mirror with a baseball bat, didn't leave a scratch. I tried burning it in the backyard fire pit. Flames slid off like water. I tried throwing it in the lake behind the house. Next morning it was back on Riley's dresser, dry, smug. On day 4, my body opened its eyes. Riley in my body, sat up slowly, looked down at 6 feet 1 inch of muscle and broad shoulders, and started screaming my scream. We locked every door, closed every blind, and spent 12 straight hours trying everything. We bled on the mirror. We prayed. We cried. We begged. Nothing. By day 9 we accepted the horrible truth. We were stuck. We made the rules that have governed the last 47 days of my life. Rule 1, we never tell anyone. Ever. Rule 2, we live each other's lives perfectly until we fix this. Rule 3:02 a.m. FaceTime check-in every single night, no exceptions. And that is how I became Riley Elizabeth Harper. I have now attended 8 Delta Gamma chapter meetings and pretended to care who's on formal court. Learned how to pee sitting down without crying, mostly. Had my first period on day 12 and called Riley sobbing from the bathroom floor while she Googled how to use a tampon in my body from the basketball house. Worn push-up bras, thongs that ride up in ways I still can't describe, and heels that feel like torture devices. Mastered winged eyeliner while having panic attacks. Gone on 4 dates with Riley's boyfriend Connor, captain of the lacrosse team, thinks I'm playing hard to get because I won't let him past second base. Sat through a full OBGYN exam where a doctor talked about future pregnancies, while I stared at the ceiling wishing I could die. Learned how it feels when guys look at you like you're something to devour. Learned how it feels when girls look at you like your competition. Learned how it feels when professors call on you less because you're just a pretty face. Meanwhile Riley in my body has had to shave my face every morning and cried the first 3 times because she cut herself. Had to figure out morning wood and texted me at 4 a.m. freaking out. Gone to 6 a.m. basketball workouts and gotten screamed at by coach for playing like a pussy. Accidentally started a rumor that Logan is gay because she flinched when a cheerleader grabbed my ass in the locker room. Scored 28 points in a game on day 39 and felt the entire arena chant my name. And that's when everything started to crack. Week 3 I caught myself in Riley's full-length mirror wearing her favorite pink satin skirt and crop top. And I didn't hate it. I turned sideways. I smiled. My heart raced, but not from fear. From something warm and terrifying. I started noticing little things. How good leggings feel. How soft her hair is when it's curled. How people open doors for me now. How no one expects me to be tough. How gently Connor kisses my forehead and calls me baby girl. And the scariest part? I started liking it. On night 33, Riley FaceTimed me drunk from a frat party, still in my body, eyes red from crying and something else. "Lo," she whispered, "I scored 28 tonight." The gym was screaming my name. Coach pulled me aside and said I'm finally playing like the man he always knew I could be. Guys slapped my back. Girls looked at me like I'm powerful. And I liked it, Logan. I don't want to give this back. We stared at each other through the phone for a long time. Because we finally understood what the mirror did. It didn't swap our bodies at random. It heard the truth underneath our drunken joke. Riley always wanted to be taken seriously, to be strong, to walk into rooms and own them. I always wanted to be soft, to be pretty, to be protected instead of protector. The mirror gave us exactly what our hearts secretly desired. And now we're becoming it. Day 45, I had to go to Riley's sorority formal. Emerald green silk gown, slit up to there, hair in an elegant updo, diamonds in my ears that cost more than my truck. Connor picked me up in his dad's Porsche, told me I was the most beautiful girl in the world, kissed my cheek so gently I almost cried. Halfway through the night, I locked myself in a bathroom stall and stared at my reflection in the compact mirror. I looked happy. I felt beautiful. And for the first time since this started, I whispered to myself, I don't want to switch back. This morning, day 47, Riley texted me from the basketball house. Agent from CAA scouted last night's game. They want to meet about going pro after graduation. I'm happy, Lo. For the first time in my life, I'm actually happy in my own skin. We're meeting tonight at midnight. Back in the mirror room. One final attempt. If we both wish hard enough, if we both mean it, maybe the mirror will reverse it. Maybe we can go back to who we were. But I'm sitting here in Riley's hoodie, legs shaved, nails painted, heart pounding, and I'm terrified of what will happen if we succeed. Because I don't know who Logan is anymore. And Riley doesn't want to be Riley again either. We've become what we always secretly wished we could be. And the mirror isn't letting go. Camera slowly zooms until it's just Riley's face. My face. Mascara streaked, lips trembling, eyes ancient. If you made it through all 12,000 words, thank you. I don't know if this video will ever be uploaded. Maybe I'll delete it in 10 minutes. Maybe I'll post it the day I legally change my name to Riley Elizabeth Harper forever. Comment below if you're still here. Would you switch back? Or would you finally become the person you were always too afraid to admit you wanted to be? Part 2 drops if we break the mirror. Or if we decide we never want to. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you believe in curses. And if you ever see an antique mirror with roses and runes, run the other way. This is Riley. Or Logan. Or whoever I'm becoming. Signing off.